crooked and the shape is quite small, but it's the grandest feast inside our dining hall. A wooden match illuminates your joyful eyes, creating a wonderland under these indoor skies. And we are watching a tiny vanilla flame dance so bright, banish the worries of the world into the deep night. Count the red berries sitting on the frosting snow, smiling together in the soft, beautiful glow. No expensive ribbons or a fancy gold ring, just a simple nursery tune that we choose to sing. You close your eyelids and you make a secret wish, serving our happiness on a painted clay dish. The wax is dripping on the homemade wooden slate, a perfect celebration that we didn't plan to wait. And we are watching a tiny vanilla flame dance so bright, banish the worries of the world into the deep night. Count the red berries sitting on the frosting snow, smiling together in the soft, beautiful glow. But this sweet slice of heaven is forever here to stay. And we are watching a tiny vanilla flame dance so bright, banish the worries of the world into the deep night. Count the red berries sitting on the frosting snow, together in the soft, beautiful glow. In the soft, beautiful glow. In the soft, beautiful glow. Sitting cross-legged on the patterned rug, holding a gigantic ceramic tea mug. You guide my clumsy fingers through the loop, while veggie broth is simmering in a soup. The lavender yarn is splitting at the very end, but our simple laughter fixes every little bend. And we are weaving a warm scarf to share, showing a quiet kind of deep, tender care, as the purple skein slowly untangles on the floor. We lock out the winter behind our painted front door. The woolen fabric is uneven and a bit too wide, an imperfect garment upon your knee, creating a funny little gap for us to see. The rocking chair is swaying to a drowsy pace as a peaceful, sleepy grin spreads across your face. And we are weaving a warm scarf to share, showing a quiet kind of deep, tender care. As the purple skein slowly untangles on the floor, we lock out the winter behind our painted front door. Shops display their garments made of expensive lace, but nothing competes with the texture of this gentle embrace. And we are weaving a warm scarf to share, showing a quiet kind of deep, tender care. As the purple skein slowly untangles on the floor, we lock out the winter behind our painted front door. Behind our painted front door. Sheet upon the wooden board, seeking a genuine and tender word. My clumsy handwriting is slightly veered as a tiny drop of blue ink suddenly smeared. No telegram or a modern flashing screen, just the most honest message that you've ever seen. And I am pressing a tiny postage stamp so neat, making my heart beat inside this envelope complete, sending a package of my quiet secret vow to the only person that I care right now. I fold the parchment with a careful crease, finding a beautiful, unexpected piece. The postman's bicycle is chiming down the lane, riding beneath the fading shadow of the rain. The adhesive seals our simple little destiny tight, guarding the thoughts I stayed up to write all night. And I am pressing a tiny postage stamp so neat, making my heart beat inside this envelope complete, sending a package of my quiet secret vow to the And I am pressing a tiny postage stamp so neat, making my heart beat inside this envelope complete, sending a package of my quiet secret vow to the only person that I care about right now. Care about right now. Spinning the plastic wheel to find a station, escaping from the heavy noise of the nation. A sudden melody breaks through the blurry space, bringing a massive grin across your lovely face. No orchestra or a shining ballroom floor, just us barefoot behind the wooden pantry door. And we are swaying to a sleepy vintage song, forgetting all the things that ever went so wrong. Step by step upon the patterned linen mat, moving as softly as a resting neighborhood cat. The kettle on the counter is entirely cold, but we are holding on to treasures that cannot be sold. Your woolen socks are slipping on the polished pine as your tiny fingers gently lock inside of mine. A small speaker crackles with an old under the crescent light of a lazy winter moon. And we are swaying to a sleepy vintage song, forgetting all the things that ever went so wrong. Step by step upon the patterned linen mat, moving as softly as a resting neighborhood cat. Keep its fancy parties and its silver crown. We have our secret kingdom right here in this town. And we are swaying to a sleepy vintage song, forgetting all the things that ever went so wrong. Step by step upon the patterned linen mat, moving as softly as a resting neighborhood cat. Resting neighborhood cat. green. I gently wipe the dust from the terracotta rim as the winter shadows slowly start to dim. No grand botanical garden or a palace tall, just this beautiful sanctuary by the inner wall. And we are spraying crystal droplets on the soil so dry, underneath the peaceful ceiling of our indoor sky. Count the newborn shoots that are starting to awake, smiling at the lovely little paradise we make. The plastic nozzle makes us soft, and as the cooling moisture settles all around, you point at a miniature leaf with joyful pride, forgetting all the heavy chaos kept outside. The sunbeam catches every tiny floating sphere, bringing a quiet comfort that we hold so dear. And we are spraying crystal droplets on the soil so dry, underneath the peaceful ceiling of our indoor sky. Count the newborn shoots that are starting to wake, smiling at the lovely little paradise we make. Outside world may rush and chase the modern prize, but we can find our roots beneath your gentle eyes. And we are spraying crystal droplets on the soil so dry, underneath the peaceful ceiling of our indoor sky. Count the newborn shoots that are starting to wake, smiling at the lovely little paradise we make. Paradise we make. Checkered board between us on the table, creating a tiny story like ancient fable. Your fingers linger on a carved ivory night as we argue over rules in the warm evening light. No crowded tournament or a ticking championship clock, just our quiet whispers as the miniature castles lock. And I am making a clumsy move to capture your pawn, letting this beautiful game stretch until the dawn. You trap my royal pieces with a mischievous mischievous grin, winning a match where we both wanted to lose or win. The velvet underneath the row of soldiers is slightly torn, bearing the softest markers of the years we have worn. I trade my bishop just to see your joyful stance, turning a simple hobby into a romantic dance. The diagonal pathways on the walnut frame guide our way, washing the stress and the heavy burdens of the busy day. And I am making a clumsy move to capture your pawn, letting this beautiful game stretch until the dawn. You trap my royal pieces with a mischievous grin, winning a match where we both wanted to lose or win. Their strategy and worldwide fame. I only care about your presence in this little game. And I am making a clumsy move to capture your pawn, letting this beautiful game stretch until the dawn. You trap my royal pieces with a mischievous grin, winning a match where we both wanted to lose or win. Wanted to lose or win. Sitting tight upon the painted window bench, watching the remaining heavy gray mist quench, I unwrap the tangled white cord with my thumb as the quiet afternoon hours slowly succumb. You take the left side and I secure the right, connecting our small spirits in the fading light. And we are listening to a drowsy cassette tape tune underneath the early rising of the silver moon, feeling the magnetic ribbon spinning soft and low, tapping our bare toes in the warm room glow. The plastic shell is scratched and the ink is pale, bearing the title of a simple childhood tale. Your shoulder rests against my corduroy sleeve, living in a sanctuary we never want to leave. The little battery light is glowing, a a steady red, validating all the innocent thoughts we left unsaid. And we are listening to a drowsy cassette tape tune underneath the early rising of the silver moon, feeling the magnetic ribbon spinning soft and low, tapping our bare toes in the warm room glow. The massive loudspeakers can shake the crowded grand hall, but this single wire gives us the greatest world of all. And we are listening to a drowsy cassette tape tune underneath the early rising of the silver moon, feeling the magnetic ribbon spinning soft and low, tapping our bare toes in the warm room glow. In the warm room glow. Spreading a woven mat upon the clover ground, escaping from the busy city's heavy sound. The overhead branches create a shaky screen, painting the earth in a brilliant shade of green. A tiny ladybug travels down your denim sleeve in this private paradise we never wanna leave. And we are watching dappled light upon your cheeks so fair, laughing as the lazy wind is playing with your hair. We hold our fingers tight without a single care or frown, creating a secret fortress in this sleepy town. The lemonade inside the thermos container is cold, a simple rustic treasure that cannot be sold. We look at the fluffy shapes drifting across the sky, tracing the imaginary giants passing by. The midday heat is softened by our umbrella space, as a beautiful contentment settles on your face. And we are watching dappled light upon your cheeks so fair, laughing as the lazy wind is playing with your hair. We hold our fingers tight without a single care or frown, creating a secret fortress in this sleepy town. The grand machinery of the world can spin and race, but nothing competes with a piece of this embrace. And we are watching dappled light upon your cheek, so fair, laughing as the lazy wind is playing with your hair. We hold our fingers tight without a single care or frown, creating a secret fortress in this sleepy town. In this sleepy town. Opening a tin box hidden from the past, finding small treasures that were made to last. I roll a glossy circle across the timber floor, beside the shadow of the pantry door. The clear crystal surface catches the daytime beam, turning our quiet flat into a vivid dream. And we are peering through a tiny sphere of colored light, banish the heavy burdens of the world from our sight, reflecting your sweet smile inside the rounded dome, safe and protected in our miniature home. A swirl of deep crimson traps the sun rays glow, as the silent afternoon hours smoothly flow. You hold a golden pebble up against your eye, counting the imaginary birds that fly on high. The smooth texture rests within your gentle palm, bringing a long-awaited, deeply childhood calm. And we are peering through a tiny sphere of colored light, banish the heavy burdens of the world from our sight, reflecting your sweet smile inside the rounded dome, safe and protected in our miniature home. Towers of concrete and steel, heavy shadows passing by our door. I place a leather notebook on your lap, adjusting the small woolen blanket cap. The yellow lamp glow kisses your calm brow, creating a beautiful island for us right now. And we are writing inside our little secret diary book, capturing every single precious smile and look. The clean white paper holds our quiet, simple vow, promising to stay exactly as we are right now. The scent of chamomile drifts from the tiny cup as you look at me and gently tighten up. Your tiny thumb is stroking the empty space, leaving a marker that time can never erase. The ink is drying beneath the quiet night, guarding the honest sentences we chose to write. And we are writing inside our little secret diary book, capturing every single precious smile and look. The clean white paper holds our quiet, simple vow, promising to stay exactly as we are right now. But this Sobakan chapter lives in absolute trust. And we are writing inside our little secret diary book, capturing every single precious smile and look. The clean white paper holds our quiet, simple vow, promising to stay exactly as we are right now. Exactly as we are right now. Kitchen counter covered in white sweet flour. We've been baking here for almost an hour. The frosting is crooked and the shape is quite small, but it's the grandest feast inside our dining hall. A wooden match illuminates your joyful eyes, creating a wonderland under these indoor skies. so bright. Banish the worries of the world into the deep night. Count the red berries sitting on the frosting snow, smiling together in the soft, beautiful glow. No expensive ribbons or a fancy gold ring, just a simple nursery tune that we choose to sing. You close your eyelids and you make a secret wish, serving our happiness on a painted clay dish. The wax is dripping on the homemade wooden slate, a perfect celebration that we didn't plan to wait. And we are watching a tiny vanilla flame dance so bright. Banish the worries of the world into the deep night. Count the red berries sitting on the frosting snow, smiling together in the soft, beautiful glow. But this sweet slice of heaven is forever here to stay. And we are watching a tiny vanilla flame dance so bright. Banish the worries of the world into the deep night. Count the red berries sitting on the frosting snow, together in the soft, beautiful glow. In the soft, beautiful glow. In the soft, beautiful glow. Sitting cross-legged on the patterned rug, holding a gigantic ceramic tea mug. You guide my clumsy fingers through the loop, while veggie broth is simmering in a soup. The lavender yarn is splitting at the very end, but our simple laughter fixes every little bend. And we are weaving a warm scarf to share, showing a quiet kind of deep, tender care, as the purple skein slowly untangles on the floor. We lock out the winter behind our painted front door. The woolen fabric is uneven and a bit too wide, an imperfect garment with our affection packed inside. I accidentally dropped a stitch upon your knee, creating a funny little gap for us to see. The rocking chair is swaying to a drowsy pace, as a peaceful, sleepy grin spreads spreads across your face, and we are weaving a warm scarf to share, showing a quiet kind of deep, tender care. As the purple skein slowly untangles on the floor, we lock out the winter behind our painted front door. Shops display their garments made of expensive lace, but nothing competes with the texture of this gentle embrace. And we are weaving a warm scarf to share, showing a quiet kind of deep, tender care. As the purple skein slowly untangles on the floor, we lock out the winter behind our painted front door. Behind our painted front door. Sheet upon the wooden board, seeking a genuine and tender word. My clumsy handwriting is slightly veered, as a tiny drop of blue ink suddenly smeared. No telegram or a modern flashing screen, just the most honest message that you've ever seen. And I am pressing a tiny postage stamp so neat, making my heart beat inside this envelope complete, sending a package of my quiet secret vow to the only person that I care right now. I fold the parchment with a careful crease, finding a beautiful, unexpected piece. The postman's bicycle is chiming down the lane, riding beneath the fading shadow of the rain. The adhesive seals our simple little destiny tight, guarding the thoughts I stayed up to write all night. And I am pressing a tiny postage stamp so neat, making my heart beat inside this envelope complete, sending a package of my quiet secret vow to the only person that I care about. stays forever here, my dear. And I am pressing a tiny postage stamp so neat, making my heart beat inside this envelope complete, sending a package of my quiet secret vow to the only person that I care about right now. Care about right now. Spinning the plastic wheel to find a station, escaping from the heavy noise of the nation. A sudden melody breaks through the blurry space, bringing a massive grin across your lovely face. No orchestra or a shining ballroom floor, just us barefoot behind the wooden pantry door. And we are swaying to a sleepy vintage song, forgetting all the things that ever went so wrong. Step by step upon the patterned linen mat, moving as softly as a resting neighborhood cat. The kettle on the counter is entirely cold, but we are holding on to treasures that cannot be sold. Your woolen socks are slipping on the polished pine as your tiny fingers gently lock inside of mine. A small speaker crackles with an old under the crescent light of a lazy winter moon. And we are swaying to a sleepy vintage song, forgetting all the things that ever went so wrong. Step by step upon the patterned linen mat, moving as softly as a resting neighborhood cat. Its fancy parties and its silver crown, we have our secret kingdom right here in this town. And we are swaying to a sleepy vintage song, forgetting all the things that ever went so wrong. Step by step upon the patterned linen mat, as a resting neighborhood cat. Resting neighborhood cat. Sunshine leaking through the balcony screen, illuminating a fragile shade of velvet green. I gently wipe the dust from the terracotta rim as the winter shadows slowly start to dim. No grand botanical garden or a palace tall, just this beautiful sanctuary by the inner wall. And we are spraying crystal droplets on the soil so dry, underneath the peaceful ceiling of our indoor sky. Count the newborn shoots that are starting to awake, smiling at the lovely little paradise we make. The plastic nozzle makes us soften as the cooling moisture settles all around. You point at a miniature leaf with joyful pride, forgetting all the heavy chaos kept outside. The sunbeam catches every tiny floating sphere, bringing a quiet comfort that we hold so dear. And we are spraying crystal droplets on the soil so dry, underneath the peaceful ceiling of our indoor sky. Count the newborn shoots that are starting to wake, smiling at the lovely little paradise we make. Outside world may rush and chase the modern prize, but we can find our roots beneath your gentle eyes. And we are spraying crystal droplets on the soil so dry, underneath the peaceful ceiling of our indoor sky. Count the newborn shoots that are starting to awake, smiling at the lovely little paradise we make. Paradise we make. Checkered board between us on the table, creating a tiny story like ancient fable. Your fingers linger on a carved ivory night as we argue over rules in the warm evening light. No crowded tournament or a ticking championship clock, just our quiet whispers as the miniature castles lock. And I am making a clumsy move to capture your pawn, letting this beautiful mischievous grin, winning a match where we both wanted to lose or win. The velvet underneath the row of soldiers is slightly torn, bearing the softest markers of the years we have worn. I trade my bishop just to see your joyful stance, turning a simple hobby into a romantic dance. The diagonal pathways on the walnut frame guide our way, washing the stress and the heavy burdens of the busy day. And I am making a clumsy move to capture your palm, letting this beautiful game stretch until the dawn. You trap my royal pieces with a mischievous grin, winning a match where we both wanted to lose or win. Strategy and worldwide fame. I only care about your presence in this little game. And I am making a clumsy move to capture your pawn, letting this beautiful game stretch until the dawn. You trap my royal pieces with a mischievous grin, winning a match where we both wanted to lose or win. Wanted to lose or win. Sitting tight upon the painted window bench, watching the remaining heavy gray mist quench, I unwrap the tangled white cord with my thumb as the quiet afternoon hours slowly succumb. You take the left side and I secure the right, connecting our small spirits in the fading light. And we are listening to a drowsy cassette tape tune underneath the early rising of the silver moon, feeling the magnetic ribbon spinning soft and low, tapping our bare toes in the warm room glow. The plastic shell is scratched and the ink is pale, bearing the title of a simple childhood tale. Your shoulder rests against my corduroy sleeve, living in a sanctuary we never wanna leave. The little battery light is glowing, a steady red, validating all the innocent thoughts we left unsaid. And we are listening to a drowsy cassette tape tune underneath the early rising of the silver moon, feeling the magnetic ribbon spinning soft and low, tapping our bare toes in the warm room glow. Massive loudspeakers can shake the crowded grand hall, but this single wire gives us the greatest world of all. And we are listening to a drowsy cassette tape tune underneath the early rising of the silver moon, feeling the magnetic ribbon spinning soft and low, tapping our bare toes in the warm room glow. In the warm room glow. Spreading a woven net upon the clover ground, escaping from the busy city's heavy sound. The overhead branches create a shaky screen, painting the earth in a brilliant shade of green. A tiny ladybug travels down your denim sleeve in this private paradise we never wanna leave. And we are watching dappled light upon your cheeks so fair, laughing as the lazy wind is playing with your hair. We hold our fingers tight without a single care or frown, creating a secret fortress in this sleepy town. The lemonade inside the thermos container is cold, a simple rustic treasure that cannot be sold. We look at the fluffy shapes drifting across the sky, tracing the imaginary giants passing by. The midday heat is softened by our umbrella space as a beautiful contentment settles on your face. And we are watching dappled light upon your cheeks so fair, laughing as the lazy wind is playing with your hair. We hold our fingers tight without a single care or frown, creating a secret fortress in this sleepy town. The grand machinery of the world can spin and race, but nothing competes with a piece of this embrace. And we are watching dappled light upon your cheek, so fair, laughing as the lazy wind is playing with your hair. We hold our fingers tight without a single care or frown, creating a secret fortress in this sleepy town. In this sleepy town.
Opening a tin box hidden from the past, finding small treasures that were made to last. I roll a glossy circle across the timber floor, beside the shadow of the pantry door.
The clear crystal surface catches the daytime beam,
turning our quiet
flat into a vivid dream.
and we are peering through a tiny sphere of
Colored light, banish the heavy burdens of the world from our sight, reflecting your sweet smile inside the rounded dome, safe and protected in our miniature home.
a swirl of deep crimson traps the sun rays glow.
As the silent afternoon hours smoothly flow,
You hold a golden pebble up against your eye,
counting the imaginary birds that fly on high.
the smooth
Texture rests within your gentle palm, bringing a long-awaited, deeply childhood calm.
and we are
Peering through a tiny sphere of colored light, banish the heavy burdens of the world from our sight, reflecting your sweet smile inside the rounded dome, safe and protected in our miniature home. The outer world may build its towers of concrete and steel, but they can never capture the pure joy that we feel. And we are peering through a tiny sphere of colored light, banish the heavy burdens of the world from our sight, reflecting your sweet smile inside the rounded dome, safe and protected in our miniature home. In our miniature home.
pillows on the floor, no heavy shadows passing by our door. I place a leather notebook on your lap, adjusting the small woolen blanket cap. The yellow lamp glow kisses your calm brow, creating a beautiful island for us right now. And we are writing inside our little secret diary book, capturing every single precious smile and look. The clean white paper holds our quiet, simple vow, promising to stay exactly as we are right now. The scent of chamomile drifts from the tiny cup as you look at me and gently tighten up. Your tiny thumb is stroking the empty space, leaving a marker that time can never erase. The ink is drying beneath the quiet night, guarding the honest sentences we chose to write. And we are writing inside our little secret diary book, capturing every single precious smile and look. The clean white paper holds our quiet, simple vow, promising to stay exactly as we are right now. But this 소박한 chapter lives in absolute trust. And we are writing inside our little secret diary book, capturing every single precious smile and look. The clean white paper holds our quiet, simple vow, promising to stay exactly as we are right now.